Show.
This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair Show, and tonight we're here at the
Music for Relief, forever in our hearts.
This is Wayne Static of Static X, and if you don't know who he is, you're crazy. It's a benefit single for the tsunami victims, correct?
Yeah, my good friend Jason Miller wrote this song.
From Godhead.
From Godhead, got a whole bunch of people together, and it's available on iTunes now. All the money goes to Music for Relief, which goes to the tsunami victims. All the funds going to help them out.
Now, Wayne, how did you get involved in this?
Well, Jason has been my friend for years. I took his band on tour a couple times, and he just called me up and said, hey, dude, why don't you come down and sing on this tune? And so, it's the least I can do.
The first emotion that gripped you when you saw the footage from the tsunami?
Just like everybody, man. It's like, oh my God. I mean,
Yeah.
You can't even fathom, you can't even imagine just seeing the footage and it's people like, I don't know. It's just like overwhelming. I can't imagine being there.
At that point, did you feel like, hey, I want to be involved in something that's going to help these people?
Oh, absolutely. And the way Jason put it is so great. He's like, you know what? I'm not a rich man, so I don't have a lot of money to give like some other celebrities might. And I'm in the same boat. So just if I can come in and do this little thing and sing on this song and talk to some people and make a difference, I think it's great.
Who sponsored the single?
I'm not even sure as far as, I think everything was donated as far as I know. The studio time, everyone donated their time to make this happen. And I know Jason's manager had a lot to do with, coordinating things, but it was like a whole group of people that donated their time and efforts.
Now tell me, what was a day like? How long did it take to record? A day? How long?
Well, my part, we were only there for a few hours. I know they spent maybe 2 weeks actually recording from top to bottom. I just went in and hung out for a few hours and sang in the chorus.
Now, who else was there, and what was the spirit of the whole thing when you were there?
It was very casual, very laid back. Everyone had their kids with them, and it was cool. Everyone was nice. They had an open bar going on, so everyone got a little tipsy and just had a good time,
Now, what's going on with Static X right now? You guys have had some hardships in the past couple of months, but what's going on? You're picking up and carrying on, right?
Yeah, everything's great. Our original guitar player from Wisconsin Death Trip, Koichi, he's back in the band.
Good.
We just finished our new record. It's going to come out at the end of May. We're going to do a world tour and just push ahead like we always do.
Now, who's producing this new record?
Ulrich Wild. He did our first two records. So it really has an old school spirit to it. We had, Koichi worked on the record with us, and Ulrich did our first two records. So it's like kind of like the whole old gang back together. It's really cool.
So did you like it better than recording the last record? Did it feel more like home to you?
Yeah, the last record was very rewarding in the fact that we experimented a lot. We worked with a different producer. This is just kind of different. It was just kind of like coming back home and having a good time and not really worrying about anything, just having a great time making the record.
Now, so do you think this is more like your first CD?
Well, it's a culmination of everything. I mean, obviously you can never go back to who you were 5 years ago, but we kind of took a look backwards and said, maybe we can incorporate some of the things that made the first album popular into who we are now.
Now, who else have you been collaborating with? Because I know that I've seen your name on a lot of different albums, production-wise and songwriting-wise.
Yeah, well, the last thing I did, I sang a song on the Skinny Puppy record that came out late last year, which I'm real proud of. I sang a song on the last Godhead record, which came out.
Yeah, I got that.
I think it came out in 2003, I believe. Right now, I've just been focusing on Static X for the moment.
What are your hopes and dreams for this new album?
Man, just go out and have a good time, sell some records. I've never been the kind of person that had unrealistic expectations. We've already by far surpassed any dreams that I ever had for my musical career. So at this point, we're just trying to have a good time and just roll with it.
Have you had a chance to see the reformed Judas Priest yet?
No, I haven't, dude. I missed the last tour, but I'd love to go see him. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, what do you think of Halford as a vocalist?
He's awesome, dude. In my opinion, there's very few guys that can get away with that high, all that crap. I can't do it. And there's a lot of guys that tried to do it over the years, but in my mind, Halford's the only guy that can do it, and it feels real.
It feels real, and there's integrity to it, and there's power.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's power in your voice, too.
Well, you know, I do what I can. I know what I can do and what I can't do, and
hey, man, rock and roll is about self-expression.
it's about using your talents to get out your aggression.
You got it. And I'm getting my aggressions out right now with Wayne Static of Static X. I think it's great what you guys are doing. It's good that it shows that the metal world has a heart. You know,
it's a very simple thing for us to do. Like I said, this is very easy for me to show up and do things like this. If that's what I can do, then you know, it makes me happy.
All right, Wayne. God bless you, buddy. Have a good night. Enjoy yourself.
The Blairing Out Show.